This is the Totobay camping hammock. I just spent one night in this hammock to test it out, and I thought I would set it up for you and show you its features. So let's do that real quick. Inside the bag, you've got a black bag which contains the straps for attaching to the tree, and then it has the hammock itself. So also the bag is sewn into the hammock, so you won't be losing it. The edge of the hammock has a sleeve sewn into it, and the cordage goes through that sleeve, and then it simply has a knot up here to a sturdy carabiner, and that's what attaches to the straps around the tree. Inside this black bag that has the straps, I'm just going to pull one of them out here and get that attached to the tree. Now, one thing I've noticed rather quickly on my overnight stay was that the straps have an initial stretch factor that you're going to have to consider. It rained on us, and these straps stretched approximately 1.5 feet, so pretty serious stretch. On a smaller tree like this, I'm going to put a couple of loops in here. So I'm just going to loop around a couple of times. Now, it's probably ideal to find a tree that is going to be closer to a 6-inch diameter. That way you're not going to be having any problems with the tree leaning on you. So now that I've wrapped it around a number of times, I'm going to take the loop here on the end of this strap and pull the other end through. And this end, as you'll see, has several different sections of loops on it. And that's going to be what adjusts the hang of the hammock here. Let me go get the other side, and then we will hang this hammock up. I have the second strap on this tree now. I'm just going to take my carabiner and loop through one of these, and it can be adjusted later. And now I'm going to walk this to the other tree and get that one installed. Just like on the other side, I'm going to take one of the loops and attach the carabiner, and we can then check it out and see if it needs to be adjusted on one side or the other. To keep from losing the strap storage bag, I like to just stuff it here in the hammock sack. As you can see, I have the hammock hung fairly high. It's a little bit above waistline, and that is because this thing is going to have some sag to it. As you can see, I just pushed it down and it has sagged down pretty good. So after I've done that, I can come back and readjust the strap. I'm going to move this up a couple here. Should be good right about here. Alright, time to take a seat and see how well this thing is hung. Alright, not too bad. So my thoughts on the Totobay camping hammock. The hammock itself is well constructed. Every time you have a seam, it has 3 different rows of thread, so it is definitely nice and secure and sturdy. The cordage on the hammock is very robust, as well as the carabiners. The straps, though, have so much stretch at first that it really throws you off, and I've noticed that it takes several usages before those straps really stretch out. So when you install this hammock, be sure to sit in it for a little while and then readjust those straps, because they will sag. On the camping trip I just took with my brother-in-law, I had the hammock set where I wanted it, and then in the middle of the night it had sunk down to the ground, which was about 2 feet. So definitely had some issues with sag. Other than that, it's a great hammock for camping at a campsite. Probably not your most ideal hammock for backpacking, but as a campsite and family kind of camping, it is great. So definitely recommend you check out the Totobay hammock. The hammock and straps together weigh in at approximately 1 pound 14 ounces, and the hammock advertises a weight capacity of 1,000 pounds.
Nice. Pretty wide.
Yeah, it is wide.